All right. Today is lesson 158 for Wednesday, 5/6, May 6th, and we're on page 285. Today's lesson is changing fractions to decimals. So in order to change a fraction to a decimal, all you have to do is divide the numerator by the denominator and keep annexing zeros until it terminates. Now, there are other cases where it doesn't, where you have to round off, but we won't get to that. But for today's lesson, you just got to divide the numerator by the denominator and annex zeros until it terminates. So let's just do one as an example, and there's one in the book, 3/4. So 3/4, divide 3 by 4. So divide the numerator by the denominator. Numerator goes inside. How many 4 and 3? Nothing. So you gotta put a decimal down here and up here. Add a 0 or next to 0. How many 4 and 30? 7, 28. 10 minus 8 is 2. Add another 0. 25. So the answer is 0.75. 3/4 is equal to 0.75. Now, in your book, there is a chart there, and it just gives you the fraction decimal equivalents that are used mostly. 1/2 is 0.5, 1/4 is 0.25, 3/4 is 0.75, 1/5 0.2, 2/5 0.4, 3/5 0.6, 4/5 0.8, then 1/8 is 0.125, 3/8 0.375, 5/8 0.625, 7/8 0.875. So if you have your book, you should have it. So all of this, most of these you can do just off of the fraction decimal equivalents. So 1/4 is 0.25. 1/2 is 0.5. 7/8 is given. 7/8 is 0.875. Now we know 3/10. We did that before. Just move the decimal. Answer is 0.3. And then 2/5 is 0.4. Now 7/20, there is no fraction decimal equivalent given, so we'll go ahead and divide that. So 7/20, divide the numerator by the denominator. Now 20 cannot fit in 7, so put a decimal point. A next 0, how many 20s in 70? 3. 300, 326, 10. Add another 0. How many 20 in 100? 5. 500, 52, 10, 100. So the answer is 0.35. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I'll just continue using the white. So 0.35. And then 3/20 is letter G. 3/20. Again, there's no fraction decimal equivalent given, so we'll divide 3 inside divided by 20 outside. Cannot. Decimal, the next 0, add a decimal on top. 20 and 30 is 1. 10, another 0. 5. Can you please? So the answer is 0.15. And then lastly, 9/50. Again, you can pause. 9/50. So 9 inside, 50 outside, cannot fit. 50 into 90, 1. 40, add another 0, and 8. 800, 8540. Answer is 0.18. Okay, now let's go to rounding off decimals. Now, some of you are having problems with rounding off decimals, so I'm just going to go over this real quickly. It's also on page 285, but this is a review for us. Round to the nearest tenth. Now, tenth is the first decimal place. Now, remember, when you're rounding off decimals, whatever you round off to, you cannot have any digits following. So if we're rounding off to the nearest tenth, then there should not be any more digits after that. We stop at the tenth place. So 0.58, 5 is in the tenth place, which means the determining digit is 8. And 8 is higher than 4. All right, 5 and up, round up. 0 to 4, round down or stay. So 8 is in the round up group. So 5 plus 1 is 0.6. Notice there's nothing else following 6. 0.6. Next one, 2. We look at 9. 9 is in the plus 1 group. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Answer is 0.3. Again, I don't know if you can see that. Here we have 5. Never mind, I'll just use the white top. 5. So the determining digit is 1, and 1 is in the do not add group. So the answer is 1.5. Nothing follows. Here we have 0, then 7, plus 1. Answer is 8.1. Last one is 1. Look at 4. Do not add 1. The answer is 6.1. Then we have nearest hundredth. Ones, tens, hundredths. The hundredths is the second decimal place. So it's the 7. Look at 5. 5 to 9, add 1. So the answer is 0.68. Nothing follows. Here, second digit, look at 4. Do not add 0.20. 1, look at 6, add 1. Answer is 1.32. 0, look at 3, do not add 2.40. And lastly, 5, look at 7, yes, add 1, 1.56. So, again, you have to have only 2 decimal places because we're rounding to the nearest hundredth. Don't forget, if it's 0 to 4, do nothing. 5 to 8, add 1. Oh, sorry, not 5 to 8. 5 to 9. Alright, last one really quickly. Let's review yesterday's lesson. Rounding off to the nearest whole. So we look at the fraction. If the fraction is less than 1/2, round it down, or stays at 13, round it down. And if it's higher than 1/2, round it up. Now remember, any numerator of 1 is always less than 1/2, so 13. 1/9, again, is less than 1/2, the numerator is 1, and the denominator is not 2, so round it down to 5. 3/11, 3. We have to make sure, we want to find what the half of 11 is. If the numerator is greater than half of the denominator, then you round it up. So the half of 11 is 5.5. I'll make it easy, 5. 3 is less than 5, so it's less than 1/2. The answer is 8. 7/9. The half of 9 is 4.5. And 7 is greater, so we round up to 7. Half of 3 is 1.5, and 2 is bigger, so we round up to 2. Okay, thank you.